You guys are strong with words and shit. So this is newish shit.
Newish shit!
I did this at the 3-year anniversary, and I just had to change the one of the words today because it talks about 10 years ago, and then I was like, oh fuck, it's really 11 years ago because I'm getting old. But 11 years ago at this time, I was going through the most trying time of my life where I was struggling, torn between myself, my family, my faith, my sexuality, and every part of my identity, and trying to figure out what to do. And I ended up leaving the church that I was raised in. That was also a cult. Boo-hoo. But so yeah, this poem is about that, and about the professor that kind of encouraged me to be okay with me. It's called $2 Bill. 11 years ago, my college professor gave me a $2 bill and told me to embrace my differentness. I took it home and put it behind a photo of me and the first girl I fell in love with. Courage and hope folded 3 times over, and I swore I would never spend it. I'm the kind of girl that would spend my last $2 on 2 $1 scratch-off tickets and then never have the heart to scratch them. I like to keep a dream or 2 in my back pocket because sometimes it takes a little longer to hatch them. I wouldn't expect you to fathom. Some things are nice to have just to have them. Sometimes it's the little things that make life feel less random. Like even though we have no control, we can still get the upper hand on them. I'm the kind of girl that would take the tickets home and name them and frame them. Like the first dollar the shop owner ever made. And even he's got a handle, a vodka in his bottom left drawer, because every business venture's a gamble when you're dirt fucking poor. And sometimes I bet he stares at that dollar and wants to break glass like there's a fire, wants to pack his bags, hit the gas, and skip town with squealing tires, because sometimes it's easier to abandon your passions, to bury your talents, pretend you never had them, instead of facing failure, instead of putting them to the test. But most of the time, my biggest fear isn't failure, it's success. And sometimes I feel like scratching lottery tickets makes pennies worth even less. Sometimes it's better to keep a secret in your sleeve than it is to confess. And sometimes I have to admit that none of it makes sense, but I really enjoy the mess. 11 years ago, my college professor gave me a $2 bill and told me to embrace my differentness. I took it home and put it behind a photo of me and the first girl I fell in love with. And once 2 years later, I ended up jobless. I'd sleep all day and drink all night, a borderline addict. One day I was thirsty and still broke as shit, and there were no cans to take back for the deposit. I went into my room and took that bill from behind that picture. Maybe I still didn't need to have it. I could feed my habit. I could buy a deuce of Steel Reserve with it. I almost did, but then I didn't go through with it. I took